Welcome back. You're watching Big Deal, and we have with us the MD at State Bank of India, Mr. Dinesh Khara. So, Mr. Khara, of course, the financial services portfolio and each pocket is clearly very buoyant at this point. Which are the other areas in your portfolio that you're very bullish on?
SBI Capital Market is another company which we have, which is a merchant banking company, and there we have seen good traction when it comes to the BRLM activity. And last year they were actually having the second position in terms of the issues which they have handled, and also in terms of amount also they handled almost about 20,000 odd crore last year. Even in the current year, in the first quarter also, the traction is fairly decent. So that is another company where we see a lot of activity in terms of the new equity, new money being raised from the capital market.
When you talk about SBI Capital Markets, Mr. Khara, and here I may beg to differ, even though you think that it's done very well, but given the kind of relationship that has been built by the largest bank, State Bank of India, don't you think that SBI Caps could have done much better and got many more mandates in the capital markets?
I do agree with that, and I would say that when the economy had focus on the debt, and they had become a very significant player in the PS, which is the Project Represent Syndication Facility, that vertical. And of course, now they have started focusing on the IPOs, and they are getting all the success. They are the one who have recently advised, and also they were the advisor as well as the managers to the issue for the Pune's municipal bond. This was the first such muni bonds where SBI Cap has taken a leading position, and out of a total size of 2,300 odd crores municipal bond, the Pune municipal bond, they have raised about 200 odd crores. So they were the one who were the arrangers as well as advisors as well as the arrangers for the issue.
Also, let's focus on some of the other areas of growth that you have, like SBI Mutual Fund. Is any monetization expected in that particular vertical? How is that one growing?
Very well. It is. It has grown the most in the first quarter of the current year, also among the top 5 companies, and now it is 5th in the league table. And the very important piece is that the composition of the AUM is also very well balanced in terms of equity, debt, and the liquid. And they are taking all kind of initiatives in terms of making the company future ready, in terms of having a focus on the ESG when they are really looking at creating the funds. They are also building up their book in terms of alternate investment funds. There is a lot of focus in terms of customer excellence also. And also that company, I would say, has grown very well. And in terms of market share, it is improving its market share year after year. It is now enjoying almost about 18% kind of a market share.
All right. And another area which is on top of the mind for every banker like yourself is the NPA resolution bit. Now, Mr. Khara, how confident are you that, as has been stated by RBI, by the government as well, that there'll be more resolutions than liquidation in this process?
I think the kind of enabling provisions which have been created through the NCLT and the other required ecosystem which has got created in terms of insolvency professionals, in terms of resolution agents. So these are very, very positive steps. And what has happened is that an atmosphere has got created for resolution. So I think going forward, this resolution, the ecosystem which has got created, will really help in resolving the NPAs. The major issue there is that today the market is quite unbalanced as far as the NPA resolutions are concerned. about 95% odd are seller, 90-95% odd are seller in this market, and just about 5%, about 5 to 10% are the buyers. So I think with this kind of an environment which has got created, the number of buyers will probably increase, and it will bring in some kind of equilibrium in the market. So that is something which will help in possibly having some kind of a rationality when it comes to the haircut, etc. are concerned. So I think I would say that enabling atmosphere which has got created through various resolution, various decisions which have been taken, I'm sure it will go a long way in terms of resolving the NPA problem in the country.
Right. So a lot needs to be seen when it comes to the NPA resolutions, but the industry is also clamoring for a rate cut for a while. Do you think that from the RBI, this is the need of the hour, Mr. Khara?
I think more than the rate cut, what is required is a private investment in the economy. So let's hope that there are all the enabling conditions are there for the private investment, more and more private investment in the economy.
So finally, Mr. Khara, of course, one personal question. You're also there in the race for the SBI's chairman's position. How is that going, Mr. Khara?
It's the process is on, so everybody has got equal chance.
All right. All the best for that one. And thanks so much for joining us on CNBC TV 18 and talking about all the transactions, how some of the parts valuations through some of the value unlocking can really increase in the various verticals under you. So that was Mr. Dinesh Khara for us. And some of the key takeaways from this interaction is one, that the front end and the back end operations of SBI Cards is set to merge in future. SBI Life is waiting for SEBI approval to roll out the IPO immediately. SBI's general insurance arm, though small currently, but could be IPO ready in the next 2 to 3 years. And SBI Capital Markets is looking at more aggressive stance when it comes to more mandates in the market. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Big Deal. Keep it with CNBC TV 18.